When you think of New York, you probably think of views like this. After all, they don't call it the concrete jungle for nothing. But the Big Apple is also home to more than 600 different species of wildlife. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at one of the most unique places they find refuge. This is Wild New York.
My name is Ben, and I'm an amateur naturalist and animal lover.
I'm developing a real talent for this. White-tailed deer.
Join me and my friend Katie as we journey around New York to learn a little bit more about the wildlife that shares our home.
If you've seen New York City in the movies, chances are you've seen a post-apocalyptic vision of it. A city overrun by plants and wildlife. But what if we didn't wait for the end of the world to make that vision a reality? That's exactly what the founders of the Highline thought when they took an abandoned railway and turned it into one of the most unique parks in all of New York City, the Highline.
Standing 30 feet off the ground and stretching a little over a mile, the Highline offers a totally different view of the concrete jungle. It's home to many of New York's familiar faces, like the rock dove and house sparrow. But its beautiful gardens attract tourists of all sizes, looking for a break from the world of steel and concrete.
Everyone knows the value of New York real estate, and that includes our feathered friends. New York City lies along the Atlantic Flyway, a crucial path used by birds during migration, making its parks a crucial stopover as they refuel on their journey. And the density of New York City's parks mean you can see a lot of species in a pretty small amount of space. Now let's go see what we can find.
Fall migration is a less urgent time than spring, and birds will take their time, adding weight for the long journey. Birds like this mourning dove rely on our parks to ease the long trip. Rich environments like the Highline also foster insects, like this red paper wasp, carpenter bee, and this European mantis. But fall migrators pass through New York's parks in droves, and the Highline is no exception. Commonly seen birds, like this white-throated sparrow foraging on the ground, this house finch snacking on juniper berries, and the gray catbird offering a quick glimpse of its orange tailspot. There are also flashier warblers, like the common yellowthroat, both male and female. This palm warbler, bobbing through the undergrowth. And this blackpoll warbler, who just refuses to get into focus. This ovenbird, sporting its signature orange mohawk. And this exceptionally bright northern parula. Last, but certainly not least, the ruby-crowned kinglet, who was almost too fast to even make this video. New York's parks are home to a wide array of creatures, great and small, and host tons of beautiful visitors. Our parks are more than our lifeline to nature. They're a crucial part of building a greener world.
From the heart of America's largest city, it's easy to forget just how wild our urban environments can be. But with a little help from us, we can bring nature and city life into closer balance. Remember, never feed wildlife. Always maintain a safe and respectful distance from whatever you're observing, and make sure to properly dispose of all of your trash. If you can follow these simple steps, we'll be leaving behind a greener city for us and our wildlife, and make sure the Big Apple stays a wild New York.